Yeah, hi Marco. Welcome to our mock interview. So that just I'm asking, I'm starting our interview. Okay.
Okay.
So tell me about yourself in terms of what is your total experience and what is your current technology stack and what is your roles and responsibility. Yeah, tell me.
Uh, okay. I've been working with Java for over 13 years. In my present job, I'm sorry. Could I make a pause?
Yeah,
Uh, when Maria added me to the WhatsApp group, she told me that this not going to be the mock interview. That this is were to be something to be more my like what is the name of this? A FODA analysis, like to be what are my where I could be stronger or something like that.
correct. Yeah, why
She
we
she,
are
she doesn't
conducting?
she
Yeah, let,
it
let me let
doesn't
me let, let me clarify. Let me clarify
ah
your intensity. So
okay
by taking multiple interviews one by one, so
uh-huh.
when I'm giving feedback from every interview, so that you will be upgrade your skills where you are lagging. Okay,
Okay.
and also and also I want to made you I want to made you to
Uh-huh.
crack any kind of interview in the sense Java Spring Boot microservices. i want to
Uh-huh.
I want to made you crack the any kind of interview through throughout the globe. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
so
Well,
that so that yeah, so that we will conduct multiple interviews until you got up to the mark, until you reach up to the mark.
okay. Okay,
Mm,
it was just a doubt that I have.
mm.
Okay. Then we start again, or go like just continue, or
Yeah, we can yeah, you can go ahead. Start.
okay. I'm a Java developer with over 13 years of experience. Right now, in my present job, I am working for a company that is the operator of a public transportation system. Uh, my task, my responsibilities in my current position is to define architecture to develop requirements. I got the requirements that needs to be done, and I with another two people we break down those requirements into smaller requirements, and I assign those requirements to each people in my team. And at the same time, I make some parts of the development. I design the services that we are going to use. If those are new, if the services already exist and we just need to update them, we share the job with all the team, and together we develop the requirements.
Okay. So what is your current technologies you are working on? Current technology stack.
We are working with Java 8 from the
Okay.
backend. We are working with microservices with the Netflix implementation. We are using for the database Postgres. And in the front, we are using Angular 9 and 10. For one part of the application we have. For another application we have that is a monolithic application, we are using for the front prime faces, and in the back we are using Java 7
Fine. Got it.
with
So
Hibernate for the database.
okay, fine. So you are having a 13 years of experience, and you are working on Java 7 as well as Java 8 also, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So yeah, okay, fine. So how do you rate yourself on core Java from out of 5?
How I rate myself,
Yes, yes.
but sorry about
Rate yourself on core Java out of 5.
ah
So out of 5, yeah.
mm, I mean I think I would be a senior Java developer. Maybe I'm like lacking some experience working with lambda expressions or something. The last the last upgrades that they have due to the Java virtual machine. But
Hmm.
with the basic with the Java 7 for example, I think that I
Okay,
am
okay, 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 okay. That's I got it. But rate yourself out of 5. How can we score yourself out of 5? Out of 5, how
I
much score you can give yourself?
I will say that a 4 maybe.
Okay, fine, fine. So, what is Java 8 features?
Oh, sorry, I'm having some trouble to understand. Maybe are my headphones that I'm not helping me, but could
Yeah,
you rephrase that?
what is Java 8 features? Features. Java 8 features.
Java
Java
8.
8 features. Java 8 features.
Ah, okay. Maybe one could be the lambda, the uses of lambda expressions,
Mm-hmm.
the streams,
Mm-hmm.
and the. I'm sorry, I haven't studied that part that you say that we should study about the last thing about the features of Java 8 because I have attended only 3 classes of the classes that you gave us on the Zoom classroom. Uh, Sorry, I haven't checked that all the features of Java.
Okay. So, what is the purpose of lambda expressions?
I understand them kind of the for when some process is asynchronous or synchronous, and when you have something that some process that is asynchronous, you can use the lambda expression to wait the process to finish.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that.
Yeah. What is functional interface?
Sorry,
What
what is
is functional interface?
functional interface?
Hmm.
No, sorry, I haven't checked that one.
Okay, fine. So, what is the difference between abstraction and inheritance?
Between inherence and what?
Abstraction, abstraction.
Abstraction.
Hmm.
Inherence is when you have an object and you extend another object from that one. The new object has the properties from the older object. The properties and the behaviors, like the methods of the older object. You called override that behaviors, but if you don't override them, you have the properties and behaviors of the older object. And abstraction is, I would say that is the way that you are going to expose your properties to the rest of the system of the other classes. is like you should design your object in a way that you should know which properties of your object you should put like a private or public, like which parts of your object you want to share with another class.
Okay. What is interface?
Interface is kind of a class, but you have methods that you don't are going to implement. You only have it has a name, the firm of the method, like the name of the method with the is public or private, final, like the name of the full name of the method with the parameters that you are going to use, but you don't have the body of the method. And then when you implement that interface, you are going to implement to complete the methods that you have on your interface with the body, kind of abstract classes that where you can have like some abstract methods, a full method with their bodies.
Okay, fine. So, okay, fine. What is encapsulation?
Encapsulation is mm, I would say, well, is the way that you like arrange your organize your objects, the package where you are going to put your objects, kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what is why string is immutable?
What is, sorry, what?
Why string is immutable? Why string is immutable?
Strings are immutable because it's because it's kind of a security thing. You should not be able to modify strings because that could follow to a security risk in Java. And then every string that you declare is like final. If you want to change the string, a new object is created.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, what is the difference between string buffer and string builder?
String buffer and string builder. Both are like to get a mutable string, but sorry that I'm not like really sure about the difference between those two. Sorry.
No, I'm asking what is the difference between string buffer and string builder?
Yes, no, I'm sorry, I haven't checked the difference between those two.
Okay, so what is an exception?
An exception is when someone doesn't go like it should be during the execution of your code, and some problem arise, and the code sent to the exception is an error, a problem.
Mhm. So how can we provide a solution for exceptions?
So
How can we handle? How can we handle exceptions?
well, I mean, we have the try catch block, where if something happens, the error goes to the catch block, and we can personalize the exception with tailored exceptions, depending on
Good.
the validation.
Okay, good. So, did you Did you ever created a custom exception?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
what is the rules you followed while creating custom exception?
Rules.
Rules in the sense, how do you create a custom exception? How do you created a custom exception?
I mean, you can use the words, the reserved words like throws and new exception, but I'm sorry, I think that I'm not aware of about the rules.
No. Okay. When we are creating an exception, you are using throw. You are using throw. You are creating a new exception, and using throws, you are throwing an exception. But
Yes.
where you defined a custom exception, how do you create a custom exception? How do you define a custom exception?
It's kind of a class
Mm-hmm.
where you define your it's a method. You declare your method that you are going to invoke in your catch block.
Methods are variables.
Sorry.
Okay. You are saying methods, right? Method. You need to define a methods or variables. Variables in the custom exception class.
No, sorry, I'm not like really sure
No,
about that.
How can you create a custom exception?
I'm sorry, but it's been some time ago since I have the Taylor exception, so I'm not like doesn't have that so.
Okay, fine.
Like,
What is yeah? Tell me. So what is the difference between checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions?
the difference between what? Sorry.
Difference between checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions. Checked exceptions and unchecked exceptions.
No, sorry, I don't.
Okay, fine. What is the difference between exception and error?
Between exception and error?
Error, yes.
No. Well, it's I would say that the exception is when you don't have like you don't have that flow of information defined in your code. So if something fails, your code is not prepared to handle that flow. Because of that, is throwing an exception. And an error is when you are not expecting, but you are prepared to manage that flow. That maybe is an error, and you can throw then a tailored exception.
Okay, fine. So, what is a thread? Thread.
Threads are like when you could process a flow in your code from more than one flow at the time. You can send a thread to don't stop your execution. Your execution is going to continue, but the thread is going to execute another, like a batch for to say something. The thread is going to continue with another part of your execution of your code, but it's not going to stop the rest of your code to continue execution. The execution. It's like if you were erasing another method, but outside your code.
I'm asking a thread marker. What is thread?
Can we use the chat maybe?
Okay, so yeah, I'm pinging. Okay.
Sorry, but I understand like this. Thread.
What is thread? That is what I'm asking. What is thread? Just I just now I pinged you. I pinged you in the chat. You can see the chart, Zoom chart. Zoom chart.
Yes,
You can see.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Open Zoom.
I understood. I understood that well. I mean, we are talking about threats. That I
Okay.
understand that threats are like
No, I'm
another.
asking now. I'm not asking a multiple threads and a multi-threading. Just I'm asking what is thread? What is thread?
Is and when you start another execution from your current code.
Okay, fine. So
Well,
let me
maybe
answer this.
I need to I need
Let
to
me. Yeah. Okay. Fine. You need to go through the what is thread
uh
and so how can
like
we
the
how can we create thread? Can you tell me
uh,
how can we create thread?
it's the same that with a new method you are going to execute a new thread and you are going to put like a parameter the
No,
method.
it is oh, okay. That is okay. I'm asking how can you create a thread using which class you can create a thread?
Uh-huh.
Uh, did you see my chart? Did you see my
Yes,
chart?
yes, yes, yes. I understand what are you what are you asking, but maybe I need
Hmm.
to check
Okay.
the
Okay,
trees.
fine. Fine. That's fine.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
So, can you tell me about what is list versus set versus map?
Yes, list is when you have an array. When well, no, it's not an array, like a collection of objects, and but are not the objects are. It's a collection of objects. A map is also a collection of objects, but you have a key and the value. And
Hmm.
that set, a set is kind of a map, but
Hmm.
you only have the keys. You don't
Hmm.
have the values.
Hmm.
And the difference between the list and the set and the map, the set and the maps and the map are faster to search because the key of the map are it's a they have a hash operation to know where each element of the collection is going to
That's
put.
okay. That is okay. That is okay. Just I'm asking,
Okay, okay.
what is the difference between list and set? List and
Okay,
set.
okay, okay.
Yeah, list versus set.
List versus set is
Hmm.
the list is the collection of objects, but they is kind of it's a collection, but the objects are not like arranged in a well manner. It's based the set is like a map where you have your values hashed to know where is going to where are going to live the in your collection, and the list no doesn't do that.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe.
So, what are the implemented classes of list?
Uh, the ones that I use are the array list,
Mm-hmm.
linked list,
Mm-hmm.
and the list array. I think that those two. I mean, because they have queues, they have uh, stacks. You have queues, stacks, list, array list, linked list. I think that those are the ones that I have used.
Okay, fine. So what is the behavior of array list?
If as you are saying, this kind of an array, but made with objects. Well,
List will
but
list is, yeah, tell me, is list will allow
the list what? Sorry.
I'm writing. Is list will allow duplicates?
Yes, I think I think yes. The one that doesn't allow duplicates is the key set in a map or the set.
That is what I'm asking. That is what I'm asking, Mark. When I'm asking what is the behavior of list, you should say, you would say list is a one kind list will allow the duplicate elements, and it will follow the insertion
Okay.
order. The behavior kind of answer I'm expecting. So when I'm asking what is list and what is set, okay.
Okay. Okay.
So okay, fine. What are the
Okay.
implemented classes of set interface?
Sorry, what the implement for what?
Set interface.
Set is hash set
Yeah, okay, okay.
and set hash not I. That is the one that I've used. I'm not sure about another implementation of set.
Okay, fine. See, Marcos,
Uh-huh.
our interview is
Uh-huh.
done. Just I'm giving feedback. Please listen very carefully. Okay.
Yes, yes.
See, you are having 13 years experience, right? You are having a 13 years experience, right?
Uh-huh.
So whenever you are attending interviews, you need to wrap up the basic things. Okay, basic things in
Okay.
the sense a base knowledge of core Java and all the basics. Okay.
Okay.
I'm giving rating out of 5 below 1. Okay. So you are not you are not refreshing the skills and what is Java 8 features, and what is the OOPS concepts, and what is how the why the string is immutable. So please prepare the list of questions I'm giving here. Okay.
See, clear. Yes, yes, sure.
Yeah, in the chart you can copy the chart.
Yes.
OOPS concepts. First one is the OOPS concept. Okay. And
Okay.
abstraction related information, and interface, inheritance,
Okay.
encapsulation, why string is immutable,
Okay.
string versus string
String
buffer versus
build.
string builder. Okay, string
Yes.
builder. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
string buffer versus string buffer versus string buffer versus string builder,
Uh-huh.
and and also what is thread. So how can we in how many ways we can create a thread.
Okay.
Okay, in how many ways we can create a thread, and
Okay.
uh, differences between thread and runnable. Okay, differences between runnable, thread and runnable.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so what is sleep versus join versus yield, yield, yield. So these are the three methods from the threads class. So we need to know the purpose of sleep and the purpose of join and purpose of yield, and also what is weight and weight what is and weight all. What is weight and notify and notify all. Okay, what is weight and notify all. From the these are also thread methods, but which are defined in object class. Okay,
Okay.
so and also next question, why wait and wait and notify and notify all are defined in defined defined in object class instead of thread class. Thread. Okay, these are the thread methods, right? So wait,
Yes.
notify all, we are using in a multi-threading concepts. So even
Okay.
though these are the thread methods, why those methods are defined in object class? So you should prepare that. And also custom exception. How do you create a custom exception? What is checked exceptions? And yeah, checked exceptions versus unchecked exceptions. Okay, checked
Okay.
exceptions and unchecked exceptions. So how can we create a custom exception? Okay, how can we
Okay.
create a custom exception and mm, up to exception, and what is what is throw versus
So,
yeah throws, uh, throw versus throws, and what is final. Okay,
mhm.
and final versus finalize. Okay, final
Okay.
versus finalize, and mm, fine, and also method of overloading versus overriding. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so method of overloading versus overriding, that's fine. And all collection classes
Okay.
from list and set as well, map also. So what are the classes? Like see, collections we have list, set and map, right? So
Yes.
the behavior of list, so list
Uh-huh.
will allow duplicate elements and it will not allow and list will allow the duplicate elements as well as it will allow the insertion order. Those the order of elements it will allow. So for example, you are putting a list, you are creating a list with the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So whenever you are retrieving elements, it will give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same order will follow. Okay, that is what a behavior of list. And coming to set, it will not allow the duplicates and it will not follow the insertion order. So it will whenever you are traversing or taking the elements from the set implemented class, it will give in ordered way. So it will not give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever the insertion order. So it will not follow the insertion order and it will give the it will not allow the duplicates as well as it will not follow the insertion order. So that is what the basic behavior of list and set. And coming to map is another kind of collection data. We can store data as a key value pairs, right?
Yes.
Key value pairs. keys will be the unique. Keys will be not
Yeah.
null. Keys will be the unique, and one time we can give the null. So null is also one unique key, right? So like one time we can allow the null, and also values may be duplicates. So values can be duplicates, but the keys will be unique. So
Yeah.
that is what map behavior. And also it is also not allow the duplicates. Fine. And coming to implemented classes of these collection interfaces. So array list, we have four implemented classes like list interface. We have a four implemented classes like list and set and array list and linked list and stack and vector. Stack and vector is the before Java 1.2. After 1.2, we have a array list and linked list for the implemented class for the list interface. The same way we have some implemented classes from the set interface also, like hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. Like we have a implemented class for the set also. The same way we have a implemented class of the map also, map interface also. We have a map, we have a hash map, we have a linked hash map, we have a tree map, we have a navigable map, we have a weak map. So some of the implemented classes we have. So you should know all these classes and what are the behavior of these classes, and how they store the elements, how they give the elements in terms of insertion order and in terms of duplicates. So like that you need to know the behavior of each and every class. So then only in your day-to-day code you can use these collection classes, right?
Okay.
So please prepare for the next round of interview. What I'm expecting. Okay. So which means, see, these are the things market is expecting. So basic things we should know when we are attending interview. So please prepare these kind of questions, and also cover the all the if I miss anything, you should cover all the topics from each and every individual topics.
Yes. Yes.
Cover some more information from each and every topic. Okay. Wood's concepts and strings and threads and collections. Okay. Generics. Okay. So later next round we will meet in few days. But please update these skills.
Yes. Sure. Okay.
And once you strong in these things, we can move to the advanced questions like Spring and Springboot and JP and Hibernate. Okay, right? So one time we cannot touch all the things. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So one by one we will go. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for your time, Marco.
No, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your time, and please be prepared for the next round interview. Okay.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. See you.
You can copy all this chat.
Yes, I already did the screenshot of everything.
Oh, okay, fine. You already did that. Fine.
Yes,
That is okay. So I'm going to stop. Okay. Fine.
Yes.